This new fighting game is gonna fucking change fighting games forever. If you guys haven't seen anything about this, you guys need to sit down, get some popcorn, and enjoy this fucking dope ass video. Now watch this cool ass fighting clip and let's get right into it.
Outside meeting for the first time. Glock 45 just in case I get tried. Hopped in a ride, shouldn't let me drive. In a Hyundai, ride like a Mach 5. Said I stop fucking bitches, I try.
Alright guys, so this game is absolutely insane. The closest thing I could compare this to is Dragon Ball Z Fighters mixed with Naruto Ninja Storm 4. So the team that I've been playing recently and just been enjoying overall is Bulletproof. He's a striker with mix-up abilities, and Omni-Man and Conquest. So these have been the characters I've been playing consistently. There is like multiple different characters with class types and different abilities that affect the game completely differently. But basically how the game is there's a light attack combo. Just like in Ninja Storm, when you do your light attacks and then it automatically goes into a combo. Then we have, I accidentally did some light attacks here, but now we have a medium attack. So that can knock them down if you charge it, and then a regular medium attack just does a little bit of damage. And then that's the heavy attack right there. And then now I'm going to show you the special attack. So with Bulletproof, he has that like roly-poly ability, and then his diagonal up is like a aerial defense, and then that's his forward rushing special. And then if you do boost and heavy, or special and heavy, you will get something like this. You need to have those bars down on the bottom left or bottom right maxed out to get those, but this is going to be what his super is. But that's just like a basic breakdown of the controls. This game is very different. The controls are completely different than any fighting game I've ever played. If you're playing standard, it is X, Y, B. X is light attack, Y is heavy or medium attack, and then B is heavy attack. And as I'm showing you here, you can go into these crazy combo strings, which I think they'll need to fix eventually. You can consistently do them. You can do it to the point where you take all of that person's health in one go. And it is not the easiest to time the super counter or the active tag block. But let's get right into some ranked play, and I'll show you me in action. Let's go. Alright, so this is our first ranked match. I've already played the placement rank matches. Right now I am gold 4, so decent. I played placements. I wasn't like doing anything crazy. I was just trying and playing as a brand new player. So we're playing against a very different team. Invincible is similar to Omni-Man, a very power balanced character. And he gets me in this first half, and then I just start to go crazy. Obviously, it seems like he doesn't know what he's doing too much. He's a brand new gold player as well, but I comboed him in this tag combo. So as you can see, this is what I was talking about with those combos. They're very hard to block and counter. There's some people that I've played against that can counter these pretty well, but you can wipe an entire character without even taking a hit if you're good enough. This character right here that he's playing, Robot, is kind of crazy. So he's balanced. Like his entire moveset is balanced. So he's a mix of range with close-up. He has abilities to stop your moves completely with his special. But yeah, the game is very interesting. It is a completely different take on the fighting games that are normally out and have been consistently pushed out in the past years. So I've been enjoying it. Like I said, like it's definitely a learning curve. There's some things that are just different than any other game that I've played, but it's very fun. And the graphics, the gore, it's just phenomenal. When you fight in the games, as you can see, my bulletproof. He has blood all over him because he took a little bit of damage, but as you go through and beat up the characters, you start to damage your clothes. You can map change in this, so like how some of the fighting games like Tekken, Sparking Zero, older fighting games like Budokai 3, you would beat them up to go to a different map. That is in this. I haven't figured out how it works. Me and my friends have done it randomly, but yeah, that was our first win. Like I said, I'm more of a brawler type of player, so I like getting up close and personal. I played against ranged characters in this game. It is very hard if you do not have a zone character. Zone characters absolutely wipe the floor. I think one of the best teams right now, at least from when I looked on the leaderboard, he was using Robot, Cecil, and I forgot her name, but it's absolutely insane. So let's get into this next fight. So we're going up against a mix of very zoned characters with some power characters. A lot of people I've seen have been using Conquest, and I can understand why. He's a very powerful character that is just hands close and up close and personal. I don't know why I kept trying to say hands. This character right here that he's using is just crazy ranged. I haven't figured her out yet, but I have seen people who have absolutely done crazy combos with her, and she can be very dangerous. But I like it. The game's very different. And like the explosive gore like Mortal Kombat, but not a fatality, or it's just crazy. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable. I'm probably going to be posting more videos on this, so if you guys would like to see more, please drop a like, subscribe, hit that comment button, and tell me what I could be doing better. I'm posting this out of the enjoyment of video games and me playing, but yeah, this a lot of people have been using Omni-Man and Conquest from what I've seen. A lot of people too have been using Cecil. Cecil has been like crazy used, and I can see why. He has a very strange moveset where you can keep them basically at medium range, and you can almost make them not touch you at all. But this active tag feature is just so fun. I feel like it has been in other games before. Like, I know for a fact it's been in other games like My Hero Academia, but I feel like it's so quick, and that's why I was saying I think they're going to change it eventually, because the amount of time you can consistently do it. If no one is countering you, you can consistently do it with no problems at all. So I like it, but it's probably going to get nerfed, and there's going to be some type of timer, because you can wipe an entire team no problem. I've done it before. I've done it with friends. It is the easiest thing in the world. And yeah, there's just like a lot of interesting things about this game that I think are going to be very good for the fighting community, at least the 2D fighting community. And if y'all didn't know, I know we're talking about Invincible right now, but the Avatar game is supposed to be in a similar type of fighting style as this, so we'll see how they do theirs, and I'm excited to see that. I plan on getting that. Avatar was a great part of my childhood. But there's still defensive mechanics that I don't understand and want to learn a little bit more, but I've been enjoying my team a lot, and the way they fight is very fun. But I don't know. I like zoning characters. They're definitely enjoyable, but to me it's just boring sitting far back and not doing anything up close and personal, because why are you playing a fighting game if you're just sitting back far away and only doing zoned attacks? But we're gonna get right into this next one. I'm gonna show you something that I've learned from this last one. So we got a full Viltrumite team right now, and this dude was very, very different to how I've played so far. I'm not considering myself good at by any means, but he played very weird in my opinion, and you'll see as we go along in this. He was doing a lot of like aerial hiding, if that makes sense, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. Lucan is absolutely insane, and this is what I was talking about. He does a lot of jumping attacks where he's not on the ground and can't be hit by me. So he was doing something that like I've never seen so far as I've been playing for the past, I think I have 6 hours on this game so far, and most of it was with friends just learning and playing. So this aerial stuff is just crazy, and I don't, if you don't have a character that can break that aerial rotation, then you're kind of just screwed. And I don't know, it was definitely a cool thing to see, and it made me very mad. Like, there was a lot of things going on in this match specifically where I'm still learning the game, and those are the counters I was talking about. So you can actually block that active tag counter. You have to time it, so it's very much like the super counter in Sparking Zero. You have to time it very well. If you don't, then you suffer from it. And that's why I was saying, if you find someone that can't do that very well, you can sit there and take an entire enemy's health bar as long as you knock their boost out. So there's these things called assist boosts, and I use it here a lot in this fight because he was beating me. Like, he was beating me very well. But there's the assist boost where your character comes in and basically boosts the enemy out of the way. So like I said, there's a lot of things that I've just never seen in this, and a lot of people are using conquests, and a lot of people are using characters that are aerial. And like I said, I've never seen that move. I don't know how to do it, but learning this like aerial stuff is very detrimental to the game, because I feel like a lot of characters rely on the on the ground, getting close and personal and fighting with you. There's some that have very easy aerial defenses, but like what he was doing is just very hard to time, in my opinion. But as you can see, Bulletproof is like, right now I think Bulletproof is one of my favorite characters. He has such a weird moveset where he can just completely ruin a team if you get the right situation. And as you saw right there, like, I took his conquest in 1 or 2 goes, and I did lose a bunch of health. This was also my first time experiencing what happens during time's up. So oh, never mind. This was Lucan's ultimate. And like I said, the gore, the animations, everything in this game is just so good. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what I could do better. I will see you guys in the next Invincible video, and peace.